What's going on, my good people? It's your boy Jay Nice, and this is Highly Opinionated. And today we ain't gonna cover no guns, but we're gonna do a little talking, right? So, as we all know, the government is coming for stabilizing braces and 80% lowers. They've been trying to do this since last year, and Biden has up to his shit. Can't get shit through Congress, so ATF don't answer to Congress, so they can do their own thing. But it's some things I want to touch on about all that, man, and just to remember, like, this isn't over. All this shit changes, you know what I mean? Whoever's elected, it changes, man. So, I'm not stressing it too much, but it's a way for the government to get that extra money. They want people to, spend that $200 tax stamp so they can put it on their registry, you know what I mean? So, there's a lot of things that are coming out about them. It's all bogus. We all know they need to be abolished. We all know they're the criminals. They're the criminals. And they're trying to make us the criminals, but we're going to continue to fight. But one important thing we have to focus on is voting. I don't think people think voting through, I can only speak for what I know and for my culture. And, one thing about it is, people are bamboozled. And I think people see that every time, every election. It's not like just one election. It's every election, really. People start seeing like, oh, this person's not going to do what they said they're going to do. And that's normal, And every election, they fight for the minority vote. They make all these promises and all this kind of stuff. And people fall for it. And with COVID hitting and everything, it was giving money out. So people felt like, hey, this might be a change. It ain't shit changing, you know what I mean? I can't tell what they've done for us. That's a whole different topic, you know what I mean? But as far as when it comes to guns, he's very against guns, as we all see. So I think people need to pay attention. And with the numbers of African Americans and women buying guns nowadays, I think you need to get more focus on your political side of things also. Because without the political side, they're gonna crush us. The whole thing is that they think these guns are dangerous and these guns, kill people whatsoever. But the reality of the matter is that any responsible gun owner knows irresponsible gun owner kills people, not the gun itself. So, it's just... But we're speaking to people who have no education on the topic, and they say ignorant things, and they get people who don't have any information on the topic to think ignorant things. So we gotta do better. We gotta stop voting these people in who was trying to strip us our rights. The one thing I can say, if you look back on history, the one thing, if you want to control people, the government is control, period. No matter what you want to see it. No matter what kind of government you have, the initial plan of the government is to control people. So one way you control people is limit the ways they can protect themselves, right? When the Taliban came in, when Biden, left all the equipment and technology and weapons and stuff, first thing they did was disarm the people. Why? You don't want people running around with guns if you're trying to dictate them. It makes sense. They tell them, hey, you're safe. You don't need guns now. That's what the government telling us. They tell us we need to rely on police and we need to, with all the stuff happening, we don't need to go all that shit. But come on, can't rely on damn police. It's our constitutional right to be able to protect yourself. You got places in California where they're doing news conferences in LA saying, hey, don't come out here because we can't protect you. Everybody knows police comes when? After the fact. You know what I'm saying? After the fact. I can't remember the sheriff, but he's always on Facebook. And I want to stay in his town. But he's very rational thinking, He's one of them sheriffs that realize everything is not black and white. There's a big gray area, in life that we all live. And people need to realize that, man. So just take into mind, how people feel about your rights, because the government is like the police, okay? I don't know if any of y'all been in a situation where you had to deal with police and they come to your door, you open your door, they have no warrant or anything like that, you try to close the door and they put the foot in, right? They put the foot in. You know it's illegal as a motherfucker, but they do it anyway. And you gotta prove that they wrong, That's how the government is. Once you start allowing them to make little changes and shit, you know what I'm saying? You open that crack, they bust the door wide open. Next thing you know, you're gonna have to, places in California, I can't remember the city in California, but you gotta pay fees and taxes and all kind of shit. It's like, how much money y'all want to take from the average person, man? You know what I'm saying? They want to make buying shit so complicated. It's like VA with the military. They want to make everything so complicated, you just give up and don't do it. Or you're going to cost for some money doing it. Then they're going to regulate the fuck out you. Then they're going to make mistakes and then pop up on you. And shit, and say, oh, it's a paperwork mistake or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you know what I mean? Remember, do your research on these candidates. Make sure you vote local, state. Pay attention to what you believe in, your gun rights. Having a gun doesn't make you a criminal. Have a gun makes you prepared for a criminal, okay? So, but that's all I got to talk about with that, man. It's your boy, Jay Nice. He's highly opinionated. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that, and we're going to do more stories. Get at me.